In the misty hills of ancient England, there lived a boy named Alfric and his father, Edgar. They were farmers who worked the land, growing wheat and tending to their small flock of sheep. Edgar was known throughout the village for his wisdom and strength. He could predict the weather by watching the clouds and knew exactly when to plant the crops. Alfric admired his father greatly and wished to be just like him one day. One spring morning, as they walked to their fields, Alfric asked,
"Father, how did you become so wise?"
Edgar smiled and replied,
"Wisdom comes from listening, watching, and learning from our mistakes, my son."
As they reached their land, they saw that wild boars had destroyed part of their crops overnight. Alfric felt angry and wanted to hunt down the animals, but Edgar remained calm.
"We must not act in anger. Let us think of a way to protect our crops without harming the boars,"
he said. Together, they spent the day building a strong fence using wood from the nearby forest. As they worked, Edgar taught Alfric how to choose the right trees and craft sturdy poles. That night, exhausted but proud of their work, they sat by the fire in their small hut. Alfric's mother served them a warm soup made from vegetables from their garden.
"Father, I think I understand now. By solving the problem with the fence, we protected our crops and learned new skills."
Alfric said. Edgar nodded, pleased with his son's insight.
"That's right, Alfric. Every challenge is a chance to grow wiser."
The next day, they discovered that their fence had successfully kept the boars away. Their neighbors, seeing this, asked Edgar and Alfric to help them build similar fences. As the seasons passed, Alfric grew taller and stronger. He learned to read the stars, predict the weather, and care for sick animals. The villagers began to seek his advice, just as they had his father's. One autumn evening, as they sat watching the sunset, Edgar turned to his son.
"Alfric, you have grown wise beyond your years. Remember to always use your wisdom to help others, as that is the true measure of a man."
Alfric nodded, feeling grateful for his father's teachings. He knew that the lessons he had learned, patience, problem-solving, and kindness, would guide him throughout his life. As the stars appeared in the sky, father and son sat in comfortable silence, both aware that the torch of wisdom was passing from one generation to the next, ensuring that their family and village would continue to thrive in the challenging world of ancient England.